And is the slasher... Ooh! Sacre bleu! It is you, the slasher. I've been on your tail for ages, slasher. Come at me, bro! Hello everybody, welcome back to the episode of Last Day on Survival. Today we return, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, I'm your favorite fantastic day of the most amazing variety. Me, well, I'm pretty excited because today we are gonna be going off and hunting the final boss of the Halloween event. Finally, we have a guaranteed way of getting him to spawn over at Bunker Alpha, so we're gonna be doing that, hopefully getting some other dope points here, getting a whole ton of points and a whole ton of rewards from the marvelous ritual book. But first, I need to let you guys know about the fact that something horrific happened. You guys remember how we were at 3 skulls for raiding, right? Well, I came back and we got triple raided. It is very hard to protect yourself against a triple raid, and apparently I learned that today because the raiders, they went on a freaking smorgasbord. We're out of skulls. They took a lot of stuff, as you guys should be seeing right now on screen. So we are going to be plotting some very, very good revenge, and hopefully at least getting back at least a portion of those goods. But let's go ahead and get y'all the code for today. Today's bunker code, which we are going to be needing ourselves to go ahead and get into that bad boy, is going to be 27272. That is going to be a sequence of numbers to get you into the area of the forbiddenness and stuff like that. But yeah, we got the short end of the stick today. I logged in, I'm like, all right, it's the usual here, and then I logged into being triple raided. All of our skulls are gone. That's the base we need to raid. We're gonna be plotting some really, really sweet revenge on him. Don't even worry about that. I am just bamboozled right now, but we're also gonna make a quick old pit stop over to the military convoy, see if maybe we could actually get our grubby little fingers on that little thing known as, well, a grubby little finger, which will get us some extra loot over in the bunker. But then we're gonna be going straight to floor number 4, trying to find that boss and take him down, and hopefully knocking out a couple of the other quests here for Halloween. I think there's even a quest having to do with the pumpkin field. Maybe we'll meander on over there, but I want to focus on that new boss and let you guys know about the horrific fate that we have suffered today. Whoa, this man's got an M16 and I can't even pick it up. That's the one thing I hate about the military convoy event. They don't drop their guns except for the dude at the end who drops his Winchester. Let me just say, I want more than just a Winchester, man. I need something good, god dang it, and I ain't getting that. But yeah, so we're gonna be getting some very, very sweet revenge on that. Hopefully we can get our hands on that C4, which is actually a big reason why I wanted to go to the bunker today, to knock out those quests, to take out that new boss, hopefully acquire some C4 from our quest, and so we can be prepared to have some. Hey, big boy. Oh, is that some shotgun rain out here? No, I think that's just a Winchester. I don't know, dude. As soon as they die, the freaking gun disintegrates out of their own hands. It's a little bit cheatsy doodly there, but y'all do you. Okay, I'm just out here, you know, minding my own business, doing my own thing, murdering you schmucks when you least expect it. Oh, cute. A machete. Well, I got something better, although I will happily take that machete for myself. Yeah, and we'll continue getting the rest of these, but yeah, that we're gonna need to work our way. That's just a lot of bad things that happened, because that means we need to now work our way back up to 4 skulls of raiding, which means expect some double and triple raids coming. So make sure you guys are sticking around for that, because those will definitely need to be happening if we want to be able to withstand the consequences of what has occurred, which is very, very bad. Because, like I'm saying, obviously they were able to break, like I wasn't able to make repairs to our honeycomb base. Shotgun rain to you. Come closer and you'll get a bullet. All right, dude, for every bullet you give me, I'll give you 12. Thank you for that thing. And maybe. No severed finger today, unfortunately. I will go ahead and grab the rest of that. I'll go ahead and drink up a little bit of that water. Might as well, we'll grab that. Not really, I don't need to be grabbing that right now. And then I guess I'll just go ahead and grab some boots. It doesn't matter, because we do need to make our way over to the bunker, where we're going to be getting plenty of much better loot than what we are getting out of here. But just a variety of bad things came out of that, because of the fact that it went down like it did. They were able to break through multiple layers of our defenses. I was not able to replenish and rebuild our honeycomb, which is usually plenty to stop the raiders. And you know what's the worst thing? This happens when we have 3 skulls of raiding. I don't understand it. We have had 4 skulls of raiding and gotten no raids for like a week, like freaking days in a row. And then you're telling me when I get 3 skulls of raiding, all of a sudden,
I'ma wander on home, and 3 raiders in a row will have raided my base. And that's the bad thing, because of the fact it was 3 different raids where the loot was spread across. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get all of our loot back over at JDJDJI's base. So, I mean, hopefully we're gonna need to see, but we do not have our hands on any C4. I was not able to get any through our usual shenanigans. But hopefully the bunker should be able to put a change to that. We should have a couple of primo opportunities to make that happen over here. But yeah, just the fact that that did go down the way that it did. Today's bunker code, by the way, being 27272, in case y'all didn't catch a little bit earlier. Just the way that it went down, because of that, they were able to break through multiple layers of our defenses, do a lot of damage to our base, take so much of our loot. We're not going to be able to get a lot of that loot back. We're going to have to make expensive base repairs versus the usual just wooden honeycomb we can go ahead and get away with. And we've lost all of our rating that we need to work our way back up to. So it's just a poop show, man. It is it's gonna be a doozy, but we're gonna climb out of this hole. We will conquer it, as we always do. And if you guys want to make sure to go ahead and stay tuned and document that adventure, because there will be plenty of vengeful and good episodes to come, because we need to get some revenge. Oh, I can't get into that area. Meh. There's just gonna be plenty of stuff happening. We got to get some sweet revenge on that dude. We got to, of course, continue going through the Halloween event and everything that it has to offer, which is exactly what we are doing right now. Actually, down to floor 4, let's find this slasher enemy and see what he has to offer. Hopefully knock out a couple other quests along the way. But that actually brings me up to a solid point, which is I want to ask you guys what the Halloween event is treating y'all, how it's treating y'all, how you guys are enjoying it, since we are coming to an end of the ritual book. Only a couple of days left. Make sure you guys are wrapping it up, doing as many quests as you can. I'm gonna be doing everything I can to at the least get the 2 C4. You guys can see that we have 1. I'm trying to work our way up towards that 2nd and hopefully towards that scar as well. So we are going to be working towards that. But yeah, let me know how you guys are doing in the ritual book. Best of luck to you guys in the ritual book moving forward. Hopefully you guys kick some major booty with that bad boy. And of course, good luck kicking some major booty of these secret Halloween bosses that we are actually running across. The final one. I've been hunting this slasher for days. I've come to this floor multiple times just to be disappointed. So if I get disappointed now, if he doesn't spawn on the 4th floor when the game specifically told me, hey, go and meet your buddy over on the 4th floor, I'm also going to be a little bit sad, but I'm already a little bit sad from the events of today, but that's all good because I got a fantastic community called you guys, called the Snipe Gang, to go ahead and have a fun time with. So at the very least, we can go ahead and giggle our pains away together. And ooh, I should have brought my puppa along with, but that's all good because my main goal here is to bring some pain, death, destruction, and suffering to that slasher lad over there, who is that secret Halloween boss, like I was talking about. But speaking of that, I want to go ahead and ask you guys, what is your favorite Halloween boss out of this all? How has the Halloween event treated you once all is said and done, since we are coming to the end of it? How far in the ritual book are you guys? How has that been treating you? Any and all that type of jazz. I cannot wait to go ahead and hear from y'all in that comment section down below. And a reminder, that comment is going to put you 1/3 of the way. It's a wee $12 at 2 such place store gift card giveaway. All you got to do as well is make sure to like button, make sure to subscribe. That will enter you in on today's video. Y'all go ahead and enter it out every single last day on Earth video. When Saturday rolls around, we'll pick a random video from the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that will be winner for the week, and we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell hit to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest of Last Day on Earth information that we are always staying the most in the loop about, especially because we got some big, we got some awesome, we got some super dope updates up in the works that we are staying as in the loop as possible about. Man, if we were a loop, we'd be a roller coaster or something, man. We're doing like a loop-de-loop over on the track. We're going wild, boy. We're having a fantastic time like that. So make sure you guys are staying tuned, because as soon as that information comes out, I will be making sure to let y'all know throughout the videos, covering the information, some information and other information that might connect to it, to go ahead and shape up as great of a picture as we can about the forthcoming updates. And there are some really good ones. We are getting the multiplayer train station clan base, which we will be able to build on together. That is going to be a huge part. But not just that, we got the gas station, we got a new vehicle coming in the form of the motorcycle, not to be confused with the chopper. There is a new vehicle called the motorcycle making its way to Last Day shortly. So that should be coming. I believe those are pretty much slated to be the next couple of updates from the update plans. It was originally slated for the gas station to be coming in the very next update, but I believe there might be a little bit of a switch up going on with that. We're gonna have to see how it goes, because Kafir has been teasing. They've been really pushing that train station, clan-based cooperative area a lot more. They've been teasing a lot more than they have been the gas station, so potentially things have shifted. On the roadmap, though, those are the next two things. We're currently on point 4 in the roadmap because they released a roadmap I think it's been a couple of weeks at this point. They released the roadmap a couple of weeks ago that gave us a relatively good idea of what updates to expect. We're currently on point 4 of that roadmap, which is the Halloween update. After point 4, we can expect the gas station update as point 5, and then that multiplayer clan building update as point 6. But the reason that might come before is because we have actually seen the roadmaps not come 100% in order. Sometimes they do get jumbled up, especially when it does come to multiplayer and single player stuff. Those can kind of really depends on like how the multiplayer team's doing, programming with all that jazz compared to how the single player team's doing, how everything's going. So just the fact that they have been teasing it a lot more lately does kind of lead me to believe that there may be a switch up, maybe a mix up going on with those two, where that train station may be coming before. But ultimately time will tell, and that is why you should have the notification bell hit, because when that update does come out, we gonna be covering the bejesus out of it. We're gonna be doing anything and everything that we can, and it's showing off all that it offers, so you guys can also be prepared for it when you yourselves decide to jump into that bad boy. So a very great reason to make sure you all stay in tune. Not to mention, that's a great way of staying up to date with every single video y'all can enter on for that weekly giveaway. And of course, on top of it all, it's a great way to stay up to date with all the dope survival games we are checking out here on the channel. Now, here's what we got to check out right now. A little bit of death for my heavy turret buddy over here. Now, the heavy turrets, unfortunately, take a solid amount of bullets. I don't like that fact. The fact that those misses happen, like usually you gotta wait until like the echoes of the bullets stop, and then you can pretty safely shoot at these guys. I'm just not trying to get misses. I don't want to waste my AK durability. When it comes to the AK, usually I'm pretty comfortable doing like 30 to 40 damage at a time. I feel like right around after you do 30 damage on these heavy turrets, some misses might start kicking in, and I'm just trying to maximize our AK and not waste any of it. Unfortunately, these heavy turrets have a ton of health, and you don't want to get too frisky with them. If you get too close, well, they may or may not shoot a grenade in your face. Grenades, I don't know if you guys know about this. I'm no grenadeologist or nothing. They are rather painful. They go boom. Boom, it does not feel good, but goodbye to you and hello to some marvelous turret parts. It's me. Let's switch on over to AK numero dos and let's say hello to heavy turret numero 2 as well, and give him the same old treatment here. But we are going to be going through getting that slasher, which should be available later on within the level. If he doesn't spawn in at this point, man, I don't know. I feel like the game just doesn't want me to meet the slasher. I've been chasing this dude forever, and hopefully killing him, man, it might be something to brighten up my day in the midst of the awful things that have occurred. The raid, the pain we've suffered, the things that have been stolen. And that's the thing, man. I even made some repairs to my base. I actually started repairing up some of the stone walls, which I know that sometimes I leave them unprotected since the wooden walls are usually plenty to keep raiders out. But the problem is, when a triple raid happens, at the end of the day, you just gotta cross your fingers. Ooh, piece of candy. We got a quest right there. Like, if that's the case, it comes down to you just gotta cross your fingers, because if all those raids decide to break into the same part of your base, like they're gonna do too much damage. You're not gonna be able to stop it. No amount of wooden walls or stone walls. Like, you're gonna need a lot of stone walls to be able to stop 3 raids in a row on your base. And I mean, I was prepared, dude. I had everything a lad would need. And okay, hold on, we gotta go ahead and take down. Sorry about a little bit of a cough there. Woo! Hate being sick. Worst thing NA. Hello. That's the best thing NA right there, but it's all good. I'm getting better. The coughing fits are definitely on the DL. They're going lower, whereas our pain threshold, actually the pain that we're inflicting upon these dudes over here, is getting higher. And here's what we got to do. We got to go and finish this dude off with a little bit of that a signature thing known as pistol to the drizzle. Oh, yeah, we should be good with that. So let's go ahead and start pumping him full of that. Hopefully he doesn't do too much damage to us here. I kind of want to kill him before he gets too close to us and before we start freezing our buns off. Ow. And before we get stabbed by too many bags of meat, dude. Let me just say, I don't know if you've ever been stabbed by a bag of meat. It is definitely on my top 5 worst things to be stabbed by, right behind a prison inmate. I haven't experienced that one myself, but it probably doesn't seem too great of one, you know? All right, though, we got a couple more enemies here we got to deal with. Does the Winchester have the range to shoot this turret by chance? Definitely not. That is a no, senor. The AK does, however, so we should be able to go ahead and AK thunder this turret straight to death. Couple more bullets within, and what do you know? Bada bing, bada boom, goodbye to you. Hello to those turret parts and my inventory, though. And this AK should hopefully be enough to take out the rest of this turret over here. Not gonna be enough to get the job done by himself, but it'll contribute. So at least we got that. Let's go ahead and use up one of those bad boys, and I think we gotta go in for the kill. So let's go ahead and pistol drizzle this turret. I'm sorry, man. My pistol is more powerful than whatever you are trying to lob my way. So goodbye to you. Hello to the loot you were trying to protect, though. What you got in store? I love the 4th floor, without a doubt. Best loot out of any of the bunker floors here. We should just have some toxic spitters. We should be able to take out pretty easy peasy. This ain't hard mode, so you don't got to worry about the usual shenanigans when it comes down to these dudes. We just, oh, we got to worry about that guy. A little bit bigger boy, a little bit more health, a little bit heavy hitting. But we are also faster than he is. We can just play a little bit of Ring Around the Rosie. And what ya know, a toxic abomination. Ya done know. Now the question is the slasher finally behind? No? Okay, we got a frenzy giant over there. The slasher should be in the room past him, I believe. So we can take out this frenzy giant, which actually should get us another quest done. Taking out this dude over here, so that's going to be a little bit nifty. We could gain such a great thing. Come on, frenzy giant. You want to fall? You want to fall to? That's another task. That's another red ticket. And is the slasher?
Ooh! Sacre bleu! It is you, the slasher. I've been on your tail for ages, slasher. Come at me, bro!
I got some pistol drizzle to do to you. Oh, it only does like 7 damage to me. What a pushover. Ha-ha! Pansy. Let's go and take him down nice and easy. Not even worried about that. But he does have some loot that I would like to scoop. Why don't we go? We can leave behind some of these kind of broken down stuff. I'm picking those stuff up right there. And finally, his death is under my belt. At least something went right today, because there was definitely quite a few things not going right today, such as that raid that I was talking about. But we do have a challenge for the 3rd floor, including killing Specimen Z. I think we might, you guys want to try and bum rush through floor 3? I think we got the materials. I think we can make this happen. We also got to try and open 4 boxes on this floor and hopefully get some more quests done. Then tomorrow we should, dude, I don't know. I definitely still want to do some more stuff for Halloween. We got a ton of stuff to be doing at Katrina's Cemetery, which is shaping up pretty nicely. We just got to build a ton of graves, and we'll be able to get a ton of rewards from that. Hello, Faster Biter. Goodbye to number 1. Goodbye to number 2. Hello, Floater Bloater. Get a little bit of separation from you, and see ya. What do we want to be at? We want to open, I believe, 4 boxes on this floor. I don't know if this counts as a box, but let's go ahead and see if this will bless us with its kindness. And no, but maybe the ritual book. Does that count as a box? Yes, sirree. You just got to open anything that we can get our grubby little fingers on. I ain't got a problem with that. I like getting my fingers everywhere. And why does that sound so weird? I don't know. Let's just shoot bullets and forget such words was ever said. What up, Abomination? Don't worry, don't worry. Your toxic spitter friend over here wants to die a little bit more than you. He's over here running. You're just power walking, all right? I gotta reward the running. I gotta reward the effort and let toxic spitter die first. But no worries, no worries. Your time will come, big boy. Your time will come. Let's go ahead and take these dudes out. We should have plenty of pistol drizzle to take these out, especially when we're doing full damage instead of the partial damage we do during the hard mode of the bunker. Now, bless up, we do have so many pistols from that really good raid that we had, and we might be having a really good raid with this revenge raid too, because he took a lot of stuff. So if all goes well, hopefully we'll be able to recover a lot. That's gonna be a real moment of truth raid, man. That raid's gonna be make or break, because they broke into rooms they've never broken into before. I've never been triple raided like that before, man. That's just not something I've ever game planned for, especially after a day. Like, usually in the past, like, I feel like this is starting to change, dude. Ever since the last update, like, we got double rated within a day. Now we got triple rated within a time span of 1 day, 24 hours. Back in the day, that wouldn't happen. That is never how things went down. Always, always, always. Let's take you down over there. But always, the way that it would go is, like, the only time you'd ever really get double rated was if you were really, really unlucky in 1 day, or if you waited multiple days to log back in. Usually, if you just logged into the game, normal, maximum 1 raider would have gotten to your stuff. But Something about this update, man. They were being brutal or something. I don't know what they were scheming up, but they schemed up something fierce up against us, and we are paying the price. And there are 2 boxes over here that I'm definitely trying to get my fingers on. But yeah, dude, like, and like a double raid, okay, but a triple raid within 24 hours? Like, at that point, that's just like, Jesus, game, you gotta relax a little bit there. Like, what am I supposed to do to prepare against that? You just need poop tons of stone walls, and I mean, now that I know that apparently, worst case scenario, 3 raiders could come and steal my stuff within the time span of 1 day, 24 hours, I'm gonna try to be a lot more cautious and build up way more walls than ever before. And, I don't know, man. It's just because our wooden honeycomb, like our honeycomb, that protects our base from raiders a lot, we might just need to upgrade that to stone, which is just going to be more expensive, which might not necessarily be the best thing in the world because a lot of our base is near the edge of the map for our home base, so we might not even be able to, like, I don't know, man. It might be a little bit problematic. We might not even be able to build any more honeycomb after a certain point. That could be poopy. Hello, we got a task done. That ain't poopy at the very least. Then we're just gonna try to go and schmooze on through. Hold up, let's definitely get what these dudes have to offer. We're gonna try to schmooze on through this bunker floor though, for show. And this is what we gotta do. I think there's Specimen Z waiting at the end. We still gotta go kill a boss at the pumpkin field, kill 10 zombies in hard mode. We'll definitely knock that out. And these are all the quests, by the way. So we just really gotta do, just gotta do some cemetery stuff for sure. Kill some of these bunker things over here. But all in all, like, we're catching up a little bit. Yeah, we gotta get some red coupons. My computer has to stop having a nuclear meltdown, apparently. Computer, you good, bro? You good? You guys see my mouse just freaking out? Bruh. Computer, why you do this? Why you do this? Oh my god. Alright guys, my bad about that. My computer just decided to totally lock up for some reason. But yeah, we gotta get some red coupons, try to open up a red box, and then just a ton of grave quests. So luckily we still got like a little, like we got pretty much 3 days left to go with this. So I think right in the nick of time, we ought to be able to get everything done because like just a lot of these tie into like the cemetery. So that's why I was kind of waiting till the end because then we could knock out a ton of cemetery quests at once. And instead of having to build even more graves, because guys, I'm not gonna lie, the cemetery rewards are pretty freaking lame. Kafir did a like, I mean, I get that like if you're already farming locations, it's kind of nifty because you're like, oh, look at me. I got bonus stuff from killing holiday zombies. And it's kind of nice because you can go redeem them at the cemetery, but on the other hand, all the stuff was pretty meh, except for the holiday items, which were kind of cool. But then even then, like those holiday items like the luchador mask, the sombrero, the witch's hat, all that stuff, it's just gonna disappear. So it's like, you didn't really get anything super amazing, which is kind of, I wish they at least let us like keep some of that stuff, you know? Like some kind of holiday item that would stay, but pretty much the chopper skin, that's it. Everything else is kind of gonna be donezo. But yeah, I don't know, just gonna kind of like save us a lot of cemetery effort in the long run, which is always a bueno thing. Ooh, I should probably go and loot him up. I know I just ran past him probably because there was gonna be a green ticket like that. I already have hundreds of green and yellow tickets back at home. I only care about the reds, baby. But hello, there should be a little thing known as a turkey over there. Maybe we can hear that gobble gobble. Oh, that's that gobble gobble right there. Gobble gobble to you too, Mr. Turkey Yellow. Gobble gobble to you, Mr. Red Ticket. I like what I see there. So we're gonna be going and trying to kill Specimen Z over there and knocking out yet another quest. But first things first, trying to knock out this toxic abomination right here. Hopefully minimize the damage he could do to our SWAT armor. And yeah, so come on, back it up, back it up. Beautiful. See ya later, abomination alligator. All right, now we just got 2 more rooms to get through before we can get over to Specimen Z and call this a success. And yeah, for those 10 hard mode zombies, we'll probably just end up activating hard mode next time we run through this because we do need to kill the blind one, probably to get those 10 red tickets to open up the red crate. And you guys kind of see how like a lot of these quests, it's just nifty. They all like, a lot of them tie in with each other, which just makes it kind of like, I don't know, always makes it nifty, makes it thrifty for us. This shotgun is not modified, however, to be doing that full damage that we need it to do. So when it comes to taking out, here's what we might do with this shotgun. We might spread a little bit of that shotgun rain over here. First things first, hold up, we gotta activate this terminal to get up into this room. And then we'll go ahead. I was going to say shoot up the toxic abomination. There we go. We can take this guy on one at a time. A shotgun raid number 1, number 2, number 3, and I'll pistol you off until you are no more. The same thing with Frenzy Giant, except this guy can just take loads of shotgun rain because he is not going to be able to walk up to us anytime soon. And shotgun rain is kind of super mega amazing. And we'll go ahead, hit him up once more, and then swap on out and give him a big old hit from the slice and dice machete. And my game actually just tried lagging there to killing me. Dude, I'm telling you, my game, last day on Earth is a conspiracy to try and kill me. They can't kill me via normal means. So they're trying to bribe my computer, bribe my emulator, and be like, yo, do this. And I'm like, no, 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 don't do this. Please, have mercy. So we might need to... Here's what we might do. Just spread a ton of shotgun rain on these guys. And then let's go eat up some food here. Get that back up to 100. Get a ton of health. See what this boxeroo has within. And then we got a billion toxic spitters we got to go ahead and take down. Which we will. No worries. No worries. We also got some rewards to be taken out from here. Some paints, which I actually want to take for that Halloween paint. And some shotgun rain to these dudes. Okay, okay. Shotgun rain to you. Marvelous. And if these guys have the low health, there we go. If they're one of those guys running up on us, I also want to make sure that Frenzy Giant doesn't notice us. I'm not trying to fight him. Shotgun rain to you. And we just got to get one hit off on these dudes at a time. Slice and dice. Slice and dice. And let's go ahead. Oh, we can slice and dice to you. And shotgun rain to you before I finish you off with some slicing and some dicing. Slicer, no slicing? I'm sorry, man. I ain't swiper. I ain't gonna listen. You tell me not to slice, I'll just slice you. I'm sorry. That sounds brutal. Dear mama. No, 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 no. I don't know. I'm just saying. Swiper, if you tell him no swiping, he stops swiping. But even if these toxic abominations at the top, spitters at the top of their lungs yelled, Papa Star, no slicing, I'd still slice them. Let's be honest here, I'm brutal like that, just like I'm brutal with the shotgun rain on Specimen Z over here, who's doing a solid amount of damage to us, like the freaking just Super Saiyan, super fast turkey that he is. But even that damage is not going to be enough to save him from the lad known as shotgun rain. And as those rewards, we shall attain. And with that, our normal shenanigans on the bunker are completed. We will come back, most likely tomorrow, to knock out that hard mode and red ticket quest, along with a lot of that cemetery stuff. Although maybe we could even try to craft up some simple, I don't know. We'll need to see. Today, I'm just trying to focus on knocking out as many of these as we can to hopefully, what are we at, level 15? We gotta get up to 18. We need some more points over here. We gotta kill a boss from the pumpkin field for 10. Maybe we will craft up a couple of graves and see how that works out for us. We do have also the loots within these. Let's freaking go. I like what I'm seeing over there. That is always some good stuff to acquire. I'll put this pistol back. I'll put that back. I will come back for these. We got plenty of time before this bad boy respawns, unlike the base. No worries, by the way. I will make sure that that base does not despawn, that we need to get some very, very sweet revenge upon. That bad boy is not escaping our grasp. Not today, not tomorrow, not any freaking day. And we got some pretty solid stuff here as well. Let's toss that on over there. And then, honestly, I'm just going, I'll leave one of these, here's what we'll do. We'll put that over there. We'll leave a couple of the broken up machetes just for the time being. We'll grab some of that. We don't need to use that. We'll take all that we can. We'll come back for the rest, though. I'm not leaving stuff behind. Trust me, I hate leaving stuff behind too, boys and girls. And yeah, we'll be back most likely tomorrow to knock out that hard mode. And we got to start plotting that revenge. So hopefully, I think we ought to be able to get enough to get those 2 C4. And then hopefully that red ticket crate will be kind to us. Maybe we'll get a floppy disk. We gotta go guns out for this raid, man. This guy, he took our stuff. Not even this guy. These 3 dudes, they worked together in conjunction. And they did the hardest hit that has ever happened to my base. They broke into a room that has never been broken into before. And their rewards, as you guys saw, they were rewarded handsomely. They got some very good stuff, so I'm happy for them. I hope that they are enjoying those rewards, but I also hope at least JDJI is ready, because there's going to be a lot of pain coming his way, brought to you by the fan-freaking-tastic community over here at the Sniper Gang. Because, well, we just got to make what's right. And this guy decided to use some cheap tactics. Gang up with 2 raiders, even though it was probably just AI raiding our base in the first place. But that's just evil, man. Like, within a day to have 3 raids happen, that's just something you can't really prepare for, man. That's just kind of like, oof. That's just a fat oof, you know? Alrighty though, Mr. and Mrs. Woods and whatnot, I heard y'all got some killing. You need some killing done. Let me go ahead and do that. Have some fun. Shotgun rain these schmucks all along the way and boop. Finish them off easy peasy. Give me all the rewards. Listen, I'm on a killing spree today. I'm angry. Papa Star Smash. That's what happens when you dare take that much stuff from me. I'm just running through. I'm activating these pumpkin Halloweeny thingies, and we are bringing a whole ton of bullets towards the faces of these schmucks right on over here. There we go. Let's get another hit off on him. We're gonna have a ton of enemies running our way. I'm well aware of this. I'm just trying to do, oh mama. Yeah, we do have a lot of people coming our way. I just want to go ahead and let's send some more our way. I don't care. YOLO, dude. I got some guns. I'm angry. I want every single enemy up on me. We are doing a bloodbath. Brought to you by some AK Thunder. Brought to you by some Shotgun Rain. I wish these two would help me out with their like pitchfork or whatever. You know, maybe do a little bit of damage here or there. God, we got a whole ton of pumpkin heads. If I wanted to, I could have brought like my grenade launcher or something, but killing these guys with a grenade launcher, not really worth it. This ain't like The Witch or something where they're kind of like tougher enemies or anything, or where there's that many of them swarming you, you know? And especially at this point, this is where the pain, death, and destruction starts being brought upon these schmucks because I could pretty easily outrun them. Dude, these two people right here must be like, oh my god, this Papa Star fellow was using some rather unorthodox techniques. Why, thank you, Cherie. How did you know? My techniques are only the most unorthodox of them all. Let's go ahead and pump them full of that shotgun rain. 3 shotgun shots and 2 AK bullets should be plenty to finish these guys off. I know there are better ways to kill these guys, but you need to understand, we're not using logic. We're not using reason today. We are fueled by pure anger. We need to get revenge. We are fueled by vengeance. And listen, these zombies, I want them out of my way on the ASAP. So I don't mind whipping out some of the big guns if it means they get out of the way a little bit faster. And alrighty then. The Winchester is not a big gun, unfortunately for the Winchester. Sorry, Winchester, hate to break it to you. You are definitely not a big gun. Even with mods, it's not the best gun in the world, man. And we still haven't found a single Winchester. I think we found 1 Winchester mod, dude. Those mods evade us like crazy. I don't understand it. We just weren't meant to do Winchesters. I think the game's trying to tell me not to use Winchesters. Only logical explanation at this point. You know, it's a dope explanation, though. It's not even an explanation. I just want to transition to the fact that we are getting so many of these undead particles. Not really particles, but these undead parts of these Halloween entities. And we're going to be able to trade them in for some pretty nifty stuff. Such as Red Bulls and pumpkins, which are going to disappear, sadly, man. I hate that. Man, every time I bring it up, it just reminds me how poopy it is, man. Every other mobile survival game, like Last Day on Earth, come on, it's supposed to be the best survival game there is on mobile. And you're the only one that isn't letting us keep our Halloween items? Like, bruh, are you kidding me? Grimsoul, you get to keep your Halloween items. Westland, you get to keep your Halloween items. Outlived, those other games, I'm pretty sure you also get to keep your Halloween items. But Kafir with Last Day is just like, nope, sorry, they're just for Halloween, just for Dia de los Muertos. And I think we can all agree when I say lame. I think we all want to be able. I don't know, man. I'm a hoarder at heart. If you guys have been watching Fallout 76, you know I love hoarding things. And just the fact that, like, I don't know, I can't have anything to remember this event goodbye. Like, I love holding on to those cool things, man. I still have my Chinese New Year event armor. Unless it was stolen by those triple raiders. They did break into the room that had that Chinese New Year armor because, again, I thought that room was safe because, again, no one has ever broken into that room until these guys decided to employ some super cheap triple raid in a row tactic. I'm gonna stop talking about it, man. Just every time I bring it up, just brings a tear rolling down my eye, rolling down my face. It's just a bad fate, and because of that, I don't think we're going to be able to finesse a raid today, guys. I really need to make sure that we are as prepared as can be, so we're probably going to try to do some more cemetery stuff, make sure to do a couple of other minor preparations in tomorrow's video before we ultimately tackle that base and hopefully get all of our stuff back, and also because we got to make some repairs back at base, man. Just getting triple raided is awful, and it set us back quite a little bit, so we just need a little bit of time to recuperate. We got to repair the base, make sure everything's right. It's gonna take a minute, so hopefully y'all can cut me some slack on that, but no worries, we will be back. We will be better than ever, and we're gonna work our way back up towards those 4 skulls, which means expect some double raids coming your way rather shortly, because it will be fun. Speaking of fun, let's go and have some fun bringing these dudes to their knees, bringing them downtown, and bringing a whole bunch of death, pain, and destruction upon them. We got a pistol, we got that for our finale. Who is the final enemy we shall face today? Today, we shall face a lad named the High Witch. Hello, High Witch, how do you do? Luckily, oh, mama. Oh, I did not know you could cut through there, High Witch. What is this cheeky deakiness? Yeah, I don't know. Kiting around this area over here is perfect. High Witch, she doesn't know what hit her. Oh, mama, we got more enemies coming our way, though. No, 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 no. Let's go and back up from that a little bit. We're going to take these dudes out rather quickly. Hopefully the High Witch doesn't do too much damage to us. We want to take out our pumpkin heads. Let's heal up a little bit here. Let's do a little bit of damage on the High Witch herself. Take out the pumpkin heads a little bit more at a time. And see ya! Wouldn't want to be a thank you for the brain. And at least we are going to be getting another scythe out of today as well. We did get the quest for that, right? That should have been yep. And we're already at level 16 out of a total of 20 levels. So like I'm saying, hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to wrap up a couple of these like minor cemetery quests and stuff. Then after that we'll hopefully, like I think we'll definitely be able, yeah, we'll be fine. We should easily be able to get up to 18, get all that C4, and I'm crossing my fingers we get up to 20. I think it should be possible though, because we'll be able to knock out a ton of cemetery quests at once. We still have like a little under 3 days to do it. So all in all, things are shaping up rather nicely. Thank you for the scythe there, missus. Thank you for the energy drink. And thank you for... I can't pick that up at the moment. Let's go ahead and put some fangs way up into hither. And free up a little bit of room. And give me some of those pumpkin heads. And I'm one eyeball off. Are you serious? Am I sure there isn't maybe a zombie head over here I may have missed who may have dropped an eyeball for me? Come on, it's that Halloween spirit. Give me some eyeballs. I don't think... Sorry about the sneeze there. That we are getting any eyeballs today, unfortunately. But, yeah. I think that's going to start wrapping up this episode of Last Day on Earth. Like I said, I'm going to need to do a little bit of those base repairs. We need to go... I'm definitely going to log off over at that guy's base, though, because that's a little tricky if you guys log off at a location. Usually you just gotta be, I'm gonna be extra careful though, because I've had it happen before where like if you log off at a base, sometimes the game's like, oh, trollololol, you never traveled to the base. And I'm like, God dang it, Bobby. Yeah, the game, Last Day on Earth does you dirty sometimes. I think we all can share in that fact and that knowledge, in that know-how, so I'm gonna do my best to prevent that. But yeah, if you can successfully log off at a base location or any location with a timer, that timer will not go down. So I'm just gonna try to capitalize upon that. But honestly, why don't we, before we end off today, at the very least, yeah, let's try to knock out some of those cemetery quests. I think we could do that. And then hopefully be even more prepared for tomorrow, just because the cemetery is going to despawn, and we're definitely going to try to upload Last Day on Earth a little bit earlier tomorrow. Like I'm saying, apologies that the upload schedule's been all messed up. I tried getting today's episode out earlier, guys. We got to understand. I logged in, I saw we got triple rated, and I just had to contemplate life for a little bit. That was not a fun thing to log into, man. But yeah, hopefully we can use this little buffer period here for the first time in ages. We don't have a rating timer, so we're gonna hopefully be able to capitalize upon that. Like I'm saying, there's a lot of repairs that need to be made around our ragged base, but that's the room I was talking about that's never been raided into. But that room got broken into too. It was a bloodbath. They broke into that too. Oh my God. It was a bloodbath. I think it might be time to maybe start making some more steel upgrades too. I never wanted to make too much of a steel base. You know, I feel cheeky doing it. But if I gotta start worrying about triple raids happening to us, like we got the steel plates stockpiled up, it might be time. It might be fine time for those shenanigans to go down. But yeah, let's go ahead and I'm gonna put some stuff away, and we're gonna see if we can't craft up a good amount of those graves. So talk to y'all in a sec. Oh, good news! They didn't take anything out of that chest, at least. Okay, they probably took some out of these other ones though. Might as well do a little bit of base recovery here, kind of checking out the damages that have been done. They didn't take anything too awful, as long as they didn't take my Chinese New Year armor, man. I'm pretty sure we had some of it stored up through here. And alrighty then, went ahead and crafted up some of these graves. So we are going to be trying to knock out a couple of these rather basic ones, because ultimately there's actually this one we need to make 2 splendid gravestones, but we also need to do one where we do 6 splendid gravestones. So I was thinking we just go ahead and we'll craft up 6 splendid gravestones in total for one of our runs to get the best prize imaginable from the cemetery. But for now, we're going to be decorating. We're going to be doing knocking out we're going to get a reward from her. 2 graves with rich gravestones. Decorate 6 total. 1 with the rich one because we're going to be doing 2, and 2 with a simple one. So lots of points coming our way. And again, we are doing this in preparation of getting that sweet revenge. You guys do not understand, man. This is gonna be the hardest we ever raid when we go back to that guy, just because I've never had so much stolen from me, and it does not feel good. And we're gonna be using the last little bit of our energy, the last 20 that we got, traveling over sorry about the cough, to the cemetery, decorating this bad boy, getting some mediocre rewards as per usual, because the cemetery is not known for giving good rewards at all. Nope, definitely none of that. It's pretty poopy, but at the very least we should be able to get something. So to the graveyard, or the cemetery I should say, we go ahead, let's get you a simple gravestone up in there and get 25 points coming our way. Let's get another one and a task completed. Toss out another one over there, and then we'll do the 2 rich ones right now just to make sure. But I mean, it should be 6 total. There we have a task completed for 1 rich gravestone. There we have a task for 2 rich gravestones, and finally the simple gravestone going on down there. And Katrina, we should have everything decorated, only 220 points, but I will take that. Another 2 quests, 2 tasks are completed, and some mediocre rewards ought to be ours. And mediocre is an understatement of the century. But with that said, with that done, that's gonna wrap it up for me for now. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Best of luck to you guys and gals. Get the chopper guys. Take joy to the chopper squadron. Best of luck breeding your pup. Getting the true friend perk, living up your own perks and skills. Not to mention find the very best blueprints and building up the very best attachments for the very best weapons that you got. Best of luck building up your base. Hopefully protecting yourselves from those god-awful triple raids that get rid of all of our raiding capabilities. We got to work our way back up to 4 skulls. Best of luck going on the dopest of raids, building up the dopest of bases, getting past the multiplayer wall, defeating all the bosses the game has to throw at you, especially those of the Halloween variety. Best of luck in the weekly $25 iTunes Play Store gift card giveaway, and of course, best of luck having an absolutely fan-freaking-tastic time all throughout. But that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one, and I'll talk to you next one. See ya.